A lot of prospective customers ask me, if I have an e-discovery platform at the law firm already, do I really need DocReviewPad? And the answer is still yes, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I find distilling the documents down to the ones that matter, say out of the, you pull all the needles out of the haystack that is e-discovery, and then those are the documents that you want to do your trial and case analysis on to determine, liability, exposure, damages, all those kinds of things. And it's far easier to do that in DocReviewPad. One just sort of simple reason is you can be at, a hotel at a conference or in a coffee shop and pull up your iPad and be reviewing documents,
Yeah.
So and yes, I think you can log on to Relativity or whatever from, remotely and do those kinds of things. But you have this massive tool set in your e-discovery platform that aren't necessarily important while you're reviewing a document. You don't need
Right.
those kinds of bells and whistles. You need the lawyer's mind analyzing what the document means in terms of the case.
But having the documents does not slow down the system, right?
No, I had a document, and I'll use this case as an example. I had a case involving a CEO that was pushed out of his company. This was one that went to arbitration. We tried it remotely. We got a big data dump of e-discovery materials, I want to say 4 weeks before trial, and it was like 250,000 pages of materials, and all of that I pulled into DocReviewPad, and I could search it without any difficulty. The one difficulty is with a document set that big, sometimes you get a lot of hits on a search, so trying to figure out ways to narrow it down sometimes was a bit of a challenge, but I would do the same things I'm advocating here. If I find a document that's important or relevant to a particular thing, I'd move it into another folder or issue code it so I could find it again easier later.
So when you go into the office, how are you opening up DocReviewPad? Are you doing it on your iPad? How are you working? Are you working on your PC, your MacBook?
Almost exclusively on my iPad.